Hi everyone, my name is Betty and thank you for watching this video. I hope you find it helpful. So this is a chair yoga chair flow. So we won't be getting up and down off the floor. We're not even going to be getting up off the chair. So this is perfect if you just want to move your body and you find getting it up and down difficult, or maybe you're just restricted because of where you are at work or something like that. So find a chair, come and sit down. I've got two blocks. You don't have to have blocks. Maybe a book or big book or something like that might be just helpful. We're going to be doing like a little bit of a lunge. Yeah, just see how you go. So anyway, just come and find a nice comfortable seat. Ground the feet down onto the floor, so just make sure that you're feeling comfortable, so that if it's possible, perhaps just soften the gaze, maybe even close the eyes, and just notice the feet on the ground. Notice the sit bones on the chair. Notice the hands wherever they are. Feel your shoulders. Notice if there's any tension there. Perhaps roll the shoulders up and back and then soften the arms. And then feel the crown of the head just gently lift up. And then eventually just come to notice your breath. And perhaps you notice the breath at your nose, maybe the sound, maybe the sensation. Maybe you notice your breath at the throat, maybe the upper chest, perhaps, maybe all the way down the belly. But wherever you notice, don't force or try and grasp any particular style of breathing. Just notice the inhale and the exhale. And now with your attention fully on the breath, I invite you to lengthen your inhales and exhales just a little bit. See if you can feel the belly first, the sides of the ribs, the upper chest. And as you exhale, allow the upper chest to soften, the outside of the ribs, and eventually the belly. Throughout your practice, your breath is your anchor. If you find your mind wanders, just bring it back to the breath, the inhale, the exhale, wherever you notice it most. It could be the sound of your breath. It could be the feel of your breath somewhere in your body. It could be your imagination and how you imagine your breath coming in and out. But this is your anchor. This is your foundation of your practice. And your breath is what allows you to fully be present. Feel and notice your body in each and every pose and the movement between each. take some conscious breaths together. So in through the nose if you can, we inhale and exhale, nose or mouth. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And then let go of that. Still try to keep the breath soft, but let go of those big conscious breaths, and let's just move the body gently. If it's comfortable to do so, just widen your legs a little bit, hands just anywhere on the legs, and we're just going to do some hip circles. So starting really small, just start to make little circles and notice the change of your weight from one sit bone to the other. If you want to incorporate the breath here, which is a lovely thing to do, we inhale as we come forward and we exhale as we go back and round. So just start to gradually get bigger with your circles. And there's no rush. There's never ever any rush. We move through life wanting to get to the next appointment, wanting to get to the next TV show, whatever it is. But your practice is just being here in each and every pose. So just enjoy that feeling. And it can be really difficult because we're so used to trying to get to the end. But I invite you to just feel your body wherever you are. Reverse the circle now. So go back to small circles again, nice and slow, no rush. I like to really tune into the sit bones because for me this is where I really feel this movement, that transitional weight from my right side to my left side. And when I do this, I can really feel the difference, especially in my pelvis and my hip area. I can notice, oh, this side's a bit tight. But I don't judge it, and that's really important not to do. Just notice it. Feels tight, okay. I'm going to move a bit slower on this side, or I'm just going to breathe a bit deeper on that side. Really big circles now, as big as you feel is good for you. Maybe you're still doing those small circles. Just a couple more. And then come all the way gently back to center. Draw those legs back in. Make sure the feet are nice and grounded. Depending on what type of chair you're on, you might need something under the feet. And we're just going to place the hands down by our sides. We reach out and we bring our arms up, palms together, and then we draw them down to the heart center. So with the breath, we inhale as we reach up, exhale as we come back to our center. You can close the eyes if you wish. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, feel the arms as they move up, the shoulders. Exhale, soften. A couple more. Inhale, exhale. See if you can really reach and expand. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. This time we're just going to release that left hand down to the side, either holding the chair, maybe the leg, and our right arm, which is still up, we're going to reach up. So stretch the ribs, stretch that right side of the body, And then we're just going to lean gently towards the left. Keep the weight nice and equal on the sit bones. So we don't want to lean. What we want to do is we want to stretch and open up through that right side of the body. Take a breath in. Exhale, just come back through to center, release the arm. Inhale, both arms go out and up. Exhale, release the right arm. And then we reach up with the left. And then we just gently lean to the right. Opening up that space from the top of the hip, the top of the pelvis, side of the ribs, armpit, all of that area we're just stretching. One more breath. Exhale. Release. Keep that left hand just down where it is and bring the right hand to the opposite knee. Inhale, imagine length in the spine, and then exhale, we're going to twist towards the left. So we're using the breath here, not the hands, to keep us in the twist. If you notice your breath, it feels a bit restricted. See if you can slow the breath down. Really feel the belly and the lower ribs. There's an invitation to twist a bit deeper with the exhale, but we're right in the early part of our practice, so I think just feel the twist. Just settle into it. Once again, there's no goal, there's no destination, there's just feeling the body. Let's release, come back to center. Set up the hands for the second side, opposite way. Inhale, length. Exhale, we twist. So it's from the middle of our spine that the twist begins. So it's like we're turning our ribs. Keep breathing, keep that breath nice and steady. And then gently, gently release, come all the way back through to center. Wonderful. Bring your hands to your right leg. So we're going to lift our leg up off the floor. And just remember that the leg doesn't have to come up too far, okay? So if you want to use your hands to help draw your leg up, you can. Second option is to not use your hands and rely more on your hip flexors and your core to help bring up the leg. So it's just depending on where you're at with your practice and your body, okay? But bring the hands lightly to the thigh of that right leg. We're going to start by lifting the heel. Enjoy my lovely Christmas socks, even though it's March. And then we're going to lift the right leg up. And as we do that, try to draw your nose towards your knee. So you're going to start to round your spine. Now perhaps your toe is still on the ground and you've just lifted the heel. So you're just rounding your back, you're maybe here. Maybe you're drawing your knee closer and closer. If you are bringing the leg up off the floor, think about compression in the leg, so you're compressing it to the body. Keep the leg wherever it is, and we're going to inhale and just open the spine, a little bit of extension, maybe lift the gaze, open the throat, and then just release. Second side, so same again, we lift the heel first, then think about engaging the leg so that you can start to lift it. Maybe you're using your arms, okay, that's fine. Knee to nose, and you stop wherever's comfortable. Maybe you're just here. And then keep the leg where it is, and we inhale, open the chest, maybe lift the gaze up. And then just gently release. Give the legs a little bit of a rub. Give the toes a bit of a wiggle. Maybe turn one ankle, turn the other, and then let's just give the wrists a little bit of love. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to do some half salutations. So for our forward fold, you may wish to have a block in between your legs. If your hands don't reach the floor, then please don't grasp or reach. Use a block, use a book, pillow, cushion, whatever. You can even just keep your hands on your thighs when you forward fold. Okay, so this is our mountain pose. Feet are flat on the floor, hands are just resting, crown of the head is up, mountain pose. We inhale, raise the arms up above, overhead, and then exhale, we forward fold. So hands are coming to the thigh, maybe the block, maybe the floor, wherever you get to. Then release the head and the neck. So we're just going to stay here for a few breaths. Little inversion. Allowing the head to drop maybe below the heart. Keep sit bones on the chair. If you find you're leaning forward and it feels unsteady, then perhaps come to a higher part of the block, maybe even bring your hands to your thighs. On your next breath in, we're going to come up halfway. So we inhale, lengthen the spine. Now we're just going to stay here for a couple of breaths. So draw your attention to your shoulders. Draw your shoulders back, down the body, away from the ears. Take a breath in, exhale, release, forward fold, and then push down through the feet. Inhale, we're going to rise back up again, arms come out to the sides, reaching up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, we fold and release. Soften the upper body. Inhale to that halfway. Exhale, refold. Inhale, rise up. Open the chest, the arms, maybe look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, let everything go. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, we fold. And then inhale, rise back up again. Open. And then hands to heart. Just one more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Wonderful. If you want to do any wrist rolls, any ankle rolls, please do. Okay, so we're going to turn now to face the right. Yes. So we're just going to turn our bodies. So then our right leg, our right knee is pointing forward, okay? And our left leg, there's a couple of options with our left leg. So we either want to drop it down. So we've got a little bit of internal rotation in that hip, okay? And probably the toes will be tucked, okay? Maybe untucked. All depends on stability. It also just depends on the height of your chair and the length of your legs, okay? Another option is you can extend the leg out long behind you, okay? So lunge. If neither of these options feel very good for you, just bring the sole of the foot to the mat, to the side, okay? Just make sure if you take this option that you try to bring your torso square to that right side of the chair, okay? So choose your option I'm actually going to put a block under my front foot as well. My chair's quite high. So here we're going to draw the arms forward, and then we're going to bring them up overhead as much as we can. Perhaps they don't quite come up overhead. Wherever they are, draw the shoulders down. So we're nice and relaxed in the shoulders. Open the chest, take some big breaths. We're just going to take a moment here, reaching the hands up, allowing the blood flow to just come down the arms, back into the body. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, keeping the arms in line with the spine, we're going to just lean forward. And as you do this, push down through that front leg, that front foot. Don't worry about coming too far. So we inhale, rise up. Exhale, lean forward, like you're bowing and passing something to someone. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, one more. This is the last time. And inhale, come up. And then exhale, release the hands down to the thighs. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, fold and release down. This time, if you want to, you can release your hands down. Maybe they find the floor comfortably, or you've got a couple of blocks. If not, just keep them on to the thigh. Release that head and the neck. One more breath. And then engage through that front leg. So really push the foot into the floor. Inhale, lift up the chest. Yeah, wonderful. Keep that right hand on the thigh. Left arm now just comes forward and up. And like we did earlier, we're just going to do that little side stretch. So we're going to lean to the right side, so to the back of your chair, opening up that left side of the chest. One more breath in and out. Come up through to center, and then this top hand, this left hand which is reaching up, going to take it behind you, and as you do that, turn your body to the left. So we're coming into a bit of a twist now. If it feels comfortable, maybe you lift the right arm up and you come into T-shaped arms. If it doesn't, just keep that hand on the knee. Think about this left arm rooting back, especially the shoulder. That's what's driving the twist. If you want to look back at that back hand, you can. One more breath in. Exhale, just release the hand down, come back to the front. Maybe a few shoulder rolls, one way and the other. And then let's gently come through to center, and we're just going to go straight to the other side. So if you need to bring your props with you, and then we're facing the left side. You might find you have to take a different position with the legs. Our hips will be very different each side, left and right side. So just find where you need to be. Okay, and that changes every day. Both arms come forward and up as we inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders. So see if you can enjoy or just notice the sensation of gently reaching up, opening the body, but there's also that sense of completely being soft And I like to use the word surrender, but I mean surrender in a soft way, that we're just kind of allowing our body to feel the pose. If there's any tension or stress, of course, release, come out. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to lean forward. Make sure you engage that front leg. Push the foot into the floor. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, we come down. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, we come down. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, belly to thigh as close as it can go. And then inhale, we come up. And then exhale, we just release the arms. Let's take another breath in. And then exhale, belly to thigh again. And when you get as far as you feel comfortable with, maybe you keep the hands where they are. Maybe you release, and just for a second you can just kind of lower the head. Release any tension in the shoulders. Allow the arms to relax. Then push down through that front foot. Inhale, lift the chest. Keep the left hand on that front knee. The right arm goes forward and up. And then we're just going to do that side bend. Once again to the back of your chair. Right side of the ribs, we're just opening up. Keep engaged through the legs. Sit bones equal on the chair. One breath in. Exhale, come back to center. And then we're going to take that top arm, take it behind the body. And as you do that, you'll naturally just want to turn and twist, opening up. And maybe you just stay with these half T-shaped arms. Or maybe that front arm also comes forward. And we're just opening, stretching through the fingertips. I'm pushing down through my front foot and my shin of my right leg. So legs are just nice and active. One more breath. Exhale, release. Come back to center. Shoulders, we just roll. And then we come all the way back through to center. Wonderful. So we're going to do figure four. Couple of options with figure four. Left leg first. So you might be able to or want to bring the ankle on top of the knee, okay? Or perhaps you're just going to bring the outside, the pinky edge of that left foot to a block on the inside of the right foot, okay? Just make sure that leg foot is engaged. Careful of the knee, any issues with knees, because this is rotation of the knee. Inhale wherever you are. And then exhale, perhaps you stay here, or perhaps you just forward, lean forward a little bit. Think about lengthening the spine rather than rounding the spine. So I'm trying to send my head forward rather than my face down. So all the forward fold does is it just will stretch a few more different muscles in the hip and the lower back area. So if forward fold doesn't feel good, just know that figure four on its own is stretching muscles and it's doing a good job. So just take a breath in. Exhale. We lift up. And then this left leg, we're going to straighten out in front of us. I like to use a block to place my heel on. So left leg is nice and straight. And if you do nothing else, all I want you to focus on is drawing the toes back towards the shins of that left leg. maybe you stay here, okay? This is just option one. This is good. Another variation, we can add a forward fold. You may forward fold over the bent leg. Once again, think lengthen the spine, and I'm sending my face forward, not down. Perhaps you bend over the straight leg. Wherever you are, maybe you're all the way up here, draw those left toes back towards the body. That's going to be stretching out that calf muscle, muscle in front of the shin as well, on the shin, which mine is really tight today. And then let's gently come back up and release. Second side. So that right foot now, maybe you're crossing ankle over knee. Maybe the side of the foot is coming to the block. Your block's got 3 settings, remember, so choose the one that feels best for you. The foot is flexed, it's nice and active, protecting that knee. Take a breath in, stay here, or maybe forward fold. Trying to stretch out the lower back. If you're in that forward fold, gently come up and then release. And we're going to straighten that right leg. Remember, toes towards the shin. Stay here and just enjoy that sensation, experience that. Or perhaps you forward fold over the bent leg or the straight leg. Take some big breaths, make sure that you try to relax the muscles. It's really nice as we try to lengthen the muscles that we really inhale and expand, and then as we exhale, we soften. That's how we can go a little bit deeper. Wherever you are, come all the way back up the center. Bend that right knee and find your comfortable seated position. Rest the hands wherever feels good, and just take a moment if you want to do any neck rolls, any shoulder rolls. And then let's all join each other in a little moment of stillness. And let's take some conscious breaths together. So we inhale through the nose, exhale nose or mouth, inhale, inhale, one more inhale, allow the breath to find its natural rhythm. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your practice. The light in me honors and sees the light in you.